Hi there. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm so glad you're here. Today I want to talk about one of the truths that I touched on in my last video, one of the truths that really changed my life. But first, I want to tell you a story. So when my daughter Paige was in first grade, she had a Mother's Day tea in her classroom. So this is where all the kids come together and they write poems for their moms and they just express their joy and appreciation and love for their mothers. So I went and watched all these other kids read poems about their moms, and I just kept thinking, I can't wait till Paige goes up because she's so cute, and I knew that she would say something wonderful. And she did. She did not disappoint me. She stood up in front of the whole class and read this poem. Mom, kind mom, loving kind mom, cool, kind, loving, sweet, cool, kind, loving mom. I love mom. And I was like, I'm a good mom. Did you guys see that? They all knew it. They all saw that I was a good mom. I was so happy. And she came and sat on my lap, and I'm like, oh, this little sweet little angel sitting on my lap, and she knows I'm a good mom. And I was just feeling so good about things. And then she says, oh, there's more. And I was like, there's more. How much better can I get? So then I read the next poem. Mom is as sweet as terror, is as clever like a fox, is as strong as an ox, is as pretty as a horse. Mom. Huh? Way to be expressive. And then she says, no, Mom, it gets better. There's more. Then I read this little keeper. My mom spanks me a lot. My mom is mad a lot of times. My mom is torture. My mom. I looked at the demon child on my lap and I was like, you are kidding me. I don't spank you. Okay, well, like not real spanking. It was like, I am not torture. Well, sometimes. But still, you don't put it in writing. So then I look up and I see her teacher walking towards me with her hand over her mouth. And I thought, oh man, I'm in trouble. And as she approached, her hand dropped from her mouth to show that she was laughing. And she came up to me and she said, Michelle, if it were any other parent, I would have called CPS. But I know you, and that's not you. And I was so relieved. I loved that this teacher knew me. I think sometimes we can make choices that don't make us feel good about ourselves. And I think as women, we can tick through our minds all the mistakes we've made, all the faults that we have, and all the weaknesses that we have. And we really can create this arsenal of proof that we're not of value, we're not of worth, that we're not enough. But I like to think that God looks at those things and he knows us well enough to look at them and say, I know you, and that's not you. I don't think God defines us by the mistakes that we made. He rejoices in the lessons that we learn from the mistakes. And he rejoices when we take those mistakes and we use them as stepping stones to come closer to him. Elder Jeffrey R. Holland said, to those who struggle, I say, be peaceful. Believe in God, believe in yourself. You are doing better than you think you are. I love those words because I believe in it. I think sometimes we can just beat ourselves up and be so unkind to ourselves. But I want to share this message today that God loves you. That he's not looking at the mistakes that you've made, the bad choices you've made. He's not looking at your faults and weaknesses. He's looking at you, who you are. You are his child. He sees those and he says, I see those, but that's not you. If we choose to accept his love and choose to love ourselves as we are the way he does, then we can look at ourselves and truly say, yeah, I see my mistakes. I see my faults, and that's not me. We don't have to earn his love. We don't have to qualify for his understanding and his grace and his mercy. He loves us. And that is my message today. And I hope that you do come away watching this video feeling like God knows who you are, that he does not focus on your weaknesses and faults. He sees those as stepping stones to bring you to him. Because ultimately, isn't that what he wants? He wants us to be with him. He wants us to be like him, and he wants us to have joy. And we can have that even when we're making mistakes, even when our demon children are writing awful poetry about us, even when people persecute us and they may hate us, even when we're being mistreated, even when we mistreat ourselves. God loves us. Thanks so much for joining me at my table. I hope you stay tuned for the next one, and I hope it won't be like another 2 months, because that was kind of lame to make you wait this long. Anyway, it's been great spending this time with you. I hope you have a great day. I have 3 dogs because I'm insane. And this is Bear. Isn't he so cute? He's a good boy. He's crazy. Okay, so I think that's it.